Welcome back, Viper. I've just had word from Aaronville. Seems he's managed to secure passage to Trawl aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Alright.
Oh, it remembers the it remembers the last die combination you used.
Yep. And you can invert combinations too if you like.
That's really cool.
Yes, you can also set dies to favorite and it'll automatically like try to use those. No, it wasn't just 2 channels. They actually did a few other things with this too, and I dig it. They're like, while we're here, why don't we, do a little extra?
Yeah, that's pretty sick, actually.
Drink.
You're a good sport. Thank you. Sorry about that, by the way.
Logica gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one's yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. What do you mean I'm Viper? What did I do wrong? Oh, the BRB. Yep, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you still... Okay. Yeah,
I've only done that twice today. Ah, you're all here. Took some persuasion, but the Cleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There will be other passengers, researchers, and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Aaronville. Now, anyone expected we'd have to ship all to ourselves? We only saved the world. I'm not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Yolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you in deciding during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant.
I think it's... Is it, I think it's Tulial?
That makes sense. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Thrall, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsevard.
They'll say it out loud a lot more, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, for sure they will, and for sure I'll still get it wrong. But we'll pursue this goal.
Much like how they've said the Fury over and over and over and over again.
The furry? I mean, clearly that's your deity. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention.
You hit the nail on the head. My deity is indeed the furry.
That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Crow? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, the reason for both official and personal. I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. Sure, there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. Look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as a guide. Still playing the part of the Stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. I just spent 9 hours grinding to join this. Hoist sail, let the winds take us as she pleases. We won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. Go where her adventures to be found. I'm gonna go the seafarer route.
I have been literally preparing just so we can do this.
Well said. We won't get far wallowing in the shallows. Right. Then if you're all still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart.
Should definitely just like break down and snap at
Walk
like, yeah.
Yeah. Like I just spent 9 goddamn hours just getting ready for this one thing, and now you got the goal to be like, do you even want to still come?
Of course,
Eager-
I still want to go.
Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. Not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. I will miss Night Charlian theme being so good. Not that I can't come back, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Damn good.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Hell yeah. Call to adventure.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders.
Yeah,
Why
there's the
don't we get a
line.
chance to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't yet.
Da,
Not be so quick to
da,
relax.
da, 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 da,
Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map.
da,
The vast seas
da,
between brim with
da,
peril.
da, da,
The treacherous waters of Shade's
da.
Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the
Hope
safe
you're ready to
route
have that
plotted
stuck
by
in your head
Admiral
for
Goofy
the next
himself.
few months.
This would
What,
be
the
no
main
pleasure
theme of the
coincidence.
expansion? No. Probably.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful
likely.
enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Discarding these alliance coins I never ended up using because there's no way I'm going to use them now.
Aye,
Yeah.
it's nothing new to us.
Okay, that frees up some inventory space, thankfully.
Alright, time for
It's
boat.
time. I trust you have everything you need.
I can always teleport back if I don't.
Got some synthesis materials that I need to put on the market, but I'll do that later. I got more. I got more Dawntrail.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just about to be on a boat.
Hell yeah!
I'm on a boat.
Oh boy, hey, you remember that? You remember that graphical shift that I like freaked out about?
Mm-hmm.
So does our ship
Get
cast off
ready.
from the docks.
Just get a good look at what's
I'm sure it's just the sea air,
Did some
right?
80 years past. Bound for
I
the
just
new
take
one.
just zoom in on what's space. You're gonna be like, oh shit, wait, hold on. This is hitting different.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me! Walk la mat!
Well, we'll do what we can to help. I do have a sick eye patch now, though, which is obviously good.
Hell yeah. Is your face visible?
Yes. Other than one eye.
All right. Well, still, it's okay. I only have one eye too. You know me.
That's
I-
fair.
I
True.
am the eye patch. I am the eye patch king when it comes to this game. Well, I guess at this point now, eye patch queen. But at any rate, good. You can see your character shit-eating grin.
Yeah, the boat already looks better from a distance.
Yeah, no, like literally already.
Yeah. Like, we're not in the old world anymore.
Viper, wait, hold the phone. Viper, hold the
Yeah,
phone.
okay.
Hold the phone.
What's up?
I got a side quest in here
Oh.
called culinary. I mean, it's not a plus side quest. Like it's just mainly there for like leveling and stuff. But I'm I'm gonna get that exclamation mark out of the way anyway. Called culinary import. Its reward: tacos al pastor.
Nice.
It's a recipe, Viper.
Hell yeah. Alright. This is an awkward spot, but the food's cool enough and I'm very hungry, so we're just gonna have smooth sailing so far, be there for a minute, and it'll have to be okay.
Eat that food. You can also set it on you can also set it on auto scroll.
I could, but I'm okay waiting a minute.
Yeah, if it's a voice cutscene, I always set it on auto scroll so I can like beat something.
I don't even know how to do that right now, so that's okay. I can click occasionally, though. I can bite and click.
So far, so good.
Wait, you play mouse and keyboard?
Yep.
I don't know then.
Okay, don't worry. I'll click occasionally.
Calm,
Maybe
work,
right click? I don't know.
blowing a gale
It might be right click.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Nope, right click works like left click, but don't worry about it. It's literally fine.
Okay.
I can multitask.
For me, it's triangle.
I'm sure there's a button I can push, but it's fine. I could look it up, or I can continue eating mac and
We
cheese.
left port what
I
seems an
I
age
would
ago
recommend
now,
you continue
and
eating
we've
mac and
seen
cheese.
naught
Mhm.
but open water ahead. I knew Tural
It's
was far,
spacebar.
but it's another thing to really know.
Welcome back, Ron. I mean, I'll try it, but I think spacebar. Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. Ramen's right because
That's
triangle
it.
triangle is jump for me and spacebar is jump for mouse and keyboard. So like that, yeah, that would make sense. That would be spacebar. How did it not attune to the main ethereite?
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the rite of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Still hot, but whatever.
I had 2 easy max credit. It sure does stay real hot.
Did you look out across these same waters, grandfather?
Yeah, like the top layer gets a little cooler, the bottom don't.
You gotta stir it a little. You gotta stir it around intermittently sometimes.
Yeah.
Get some of that steam to release out of there.
Now
You
we'll
zhuzh
have
it
to
up
wait.
any? I said you zhuzh it up any? With like seasonings or
No. It's just, I just made it. I even made one of them
Okay.
wrong.
Ah,
I was not concentrating. I was thinking about Dawntrail, and I put the cheese sauce in before I even put the water in.
oh god, fair enough.
Honestly, looking at them now, I couldn't tell you which one I screwed up. They both seem about equal, so.
Yeah, I don't think it's that I don't think it's that picky. Yeah, every now and then I try to like add in like maybe like a little bit of Parmesan. Some extra
Yeah, there's
butter.
definitely things you can do, but tonight it was just about getting food quickly. So.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I have
Without
acquired
searing off all of my taste buds.
I have acquired taco.
Hmm.
In game.
I have acquired eye patch. My eye patch has a chain on it. My eye patch has a wallet chain.
Why? How? Jealous? I'm jealous. Damn. We need more we need more stylistic eye patches.
Yeah, agreed. Did I save the picture? There you go. There's your there's the eye patch and chain.
Okay. Let me look
You,
at that.
you okay over there?
There's a side quest. Gentlemen, behold.
The second you said gentleman, I knew what was happening.
Corn.
Surprised they went the whole way.
That's all I'll say.
Localization team, you're too powerful.
No, that's not that isn't the name of the quest.
Oh.
It is what is pertaining to the quest.
Okay, okay. Those are good. You just take a sip and we're good to go.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do the side quest. What is it called? Corn of Necessity. Look out for Corn of Necessity.
Noted. Probably something I'll hit tomorrow at this rate, but like noted for sure.
Yeah, like as soon as you start seeing side like exclamation points pop up in the in the map, or the city, look for Corn of Necessity.
Okay. Oh, this will be my first visit. Excuse me, to Thrall. Fanjitine's the name. I was working at Time's Aesthetics in Ul'dah, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tululial seemed like the perfect place to begin with. Hopefully things will be better this time. Good luck, friend. I see you in the Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. Yeah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Thrall, it's becoming impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our war band have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Story, well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketenram? You know, the first Eorzean to set foot in Thrall almost 80 years ago. The Mamuja's leader is said to have welcomed Ketenram with open arms, and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token for friendship. Ah, your best friend! Take some forks! PP costs feel like it's skyrocketed. Get to the moon, 1500 from Dawntrail zones. I mean, duh. What, you think the moon is equidistant in its orbit? No, it is stationary just above Ilsapar. So you gotta go all the way. It's such a long travel. Also, set a waypoint closer? I don't know.
Why would you need to go back to the moon?
Why do you have to go back to the moon?
Yeah, why do you
Leave the
have to
moon
go back-
behind. That's old content.
Yeah, I was like, that's the question to ask. Why do you need to go back to the moon?
Because the moon's haunted, but what are you gonna do about it? It's haunted by rabbits.
All the
Friendly
more
rabbits.
All the more reason to not have to go back to the moon. It's haunted.
But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across the Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketenram returned to Thrall several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to hiccups and the ocean's peril. Mostly hiccups, though. Second.
I guarantee you that side quest too is like I mean, it's got cutscenes to it, and while it may not have like a plus mark on it, it most certainly probably leads to a minion. So be on the lookout for that.
They did add new cat and dog minions, I believe.
Well, this is neither cat nor dog.
That's true. It's too corny for that. An adventure, I presume. I'm a mercenary myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports. Eorzean and Tyrelli both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead of by their names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Hetsuro, Hrothgar, the Zborol, not because every member of a given clan is the same race mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with the clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Oh, we're definitely going to say something stupid. Don't worry. No, Alphino's going to say something stupid.
And he's going to mean absolutely none of it.
Oh, correct. Absolutely, yes. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair.
I love how we immediately point fingers at Alphino, knowing full well it's going to be Alphino.
There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wak Lamont being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamoljo bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. Alright, well, bye.
Like Alphino will say will do it. Absolutely hold mean no ill will. Elise will do it. Absolutely means it.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why I keep calling her Elise. It's Alice. I don't know why I do that.
If
Only
it's not on there. Okay.
Alize will only do so when provoked. Just say one thing at a turn. You get that bombastic side eye that she gives.
Oh, no, okay. You know what? Fine. Not what I meant to do.
Everything
That.
okay over there?
It's just cheapo stuff. Don't worry about it. I accidentally hit the rotation instead of the pan.
I see. Okay.
Did you learn anything of interest? I haven't heard that about the clan names. We should have Wak Lamont and Aramil teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh, poor seasick Wak Lamont.
How's your stomach? Any better?
Yeah. What are you talking about? She's not seasick.
I don't know.
Oh,
She said. She said
yeah, she
herself,
doesn't get seasick.
I don't
Yeah, she doesn't get seasick.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
It's feeling a little sick at sea.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother,
Yeah, well, sure it's unimportant.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Oh, well, they're dead.
You're fine.
Come, we should lend what aid we can. I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
It seems fine. Perfectly normal, in fact. Your average, you know, blustery seas.
Our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
I mean, you may as well just say, what a life we've had to live. That nod was so powerful. It's the two things we do. We nod and push buttons. And also fight
Threw
things.
herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
God or demigod shows up and squares up with us. We go, we nod, and that just means run the set.
Yeah. Yeah, she remembered pressing that button when fighting Leviathan once, like 5 years ago.
Okay, so yeah, you saw that. Man, these ships are privileged to have that kind of tech for at
Yeah.
sea.
Yeah.
In retrospect, of course.
It took a brush in with a sea god to to be like, maybe we should like have this like standard issue for all her ships.
Yeah, you know, just maybe. Just maybe.
Don't worry about costs. Mandate that shit.
Cost. Psh. Oh, Viper to nighttime? Oh yeah, it's been dark for a little while now. Smidge. It is night, definitively. Can confirm, nighttime has happened.
I'm hanging in too. Albeit barely, but I'm hanging in.
You still can't make out the smaller one. It's literally the cross, circle, square, triangle. Whatever. There's nowhere else I can really reach for it. Like, I could put it here, but then you guys wouldn't see it. I'd see it. And I'd have to move my clock, and I like my clock better. I'll find a space for it somewhere. Just probably won't be on stream.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on
Could go on
solid
top of the
ground.
shelf, yeah. No, the wire doesn't reach. There's a reason it's kind of where it is. The wire doesn't reach very far.
Can't be much farther now.
Yeah.
can it?
I could get an extender for USB, to be fair. Boobies.
Seabirds.
Yes, boobies.
Land must be near.
I
You need
love
only
the
hold out the
accents
while
in
longer.
Tural so far.
Did his hair always have the like white accents, or is that just more noticeable now?
What, for Aaronville?
Yeah.
Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
You know, I think they might have always did, but now, like, we've never seen him out in the sun.
Okay, it's always been there, but it might be more noticeable because of either lighting or, you know, engine.
Yeah, probably the updated engine and like the fact that we're actually seeing him out in the sun now too. Like it's probably make a big difference. His
Yeah.
his skin has a shine to it now too. I think that's also a wonder of the engine.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate that, like, the scale and bone bits look more like bone now
Yeah,
for Elra. Like, that's really good.
Oh, it's
It
so
looked
good.
fine, but it looks better.
It makes me want to go.
Us all this way.
It makes me want to go back to Aura, but
We only
like
did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift.
I've been waiting
halfway.
for I've been waiting for Femroth for like ever. Dude, it was
Yeah.
If
like
anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm.
ever since I heard Ronzo was like even a possibility. Well, Hrothgar, Ronzo, it's essentially the same. Ever since I heard that was like a possibility, and I was just
Then I
waiting.
better not let you
Yeah,
down.
and the wait paid off.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
Yeah, according to her Twitter,
The last to board.
Waklamont's voice actress found she got the role while she was in line at Chipotle, and she just couldn't explain to the cashier why she was crying at that given moment because they wouldn't get it.
Aww.
So somebody drew art of it, but like her as Waklamont in line just crying.
That's a Waklamont crying at a Chipotle.
Yeah, exactly.
that's oh, that's great.
Skies and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Wait, they put us on a tiny little boat when our destination wasn't even in sight yet? They didn't get us that close?
For a change?
So, like you were apparently going to like the other side of the world. Like,
Yeah.
apparently. And you're doing that by ship, like, bro.
Behold the scene of our next
That better
great
be a
adventure.
fast ship.
You better be. Alright, so now the new goal tonight is to get far enough that I can fish off camera.
At last.
Other side of the world might be an exaggeration, but it's
True,
very
but it's a
far,
big heckin' ocean.
It's very far west.
It might be ramen, and that this is what it kind of looks like when they pan out. So, like, I would believe that.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, it's nighttime in game. Okay.
Oh, wait. a
Title
minute.
draw.
Wait
Viper,
a
get
minute.
ready.
Okay, I need help.
Okay.
Where is the ether compass? Where was that at again?
Oh, it's like an ability now. It's not in a bag. Yeah, go check your like general abilities where like you find limit break. If it's not there, I'll check again in a second. But it's definitely an ability now. I still have my old ether compass, but it's not usable.
General.
If it's not there, I'll find it in a second. But
Not collection. I think Ramen's right. I think it may be
Okay.
collection.
that sounds right too.
Let me check.
Oh, the near codex and stuff. Yeah, that might be it too. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. I found it. Thank
Cool.
you. Thank you. Now I just need to set that to a keybind.
I think I've got mine bound, but I'll double check in a minute. Yeah, very jazzy.
Yeah, no. Are you ready for jazz?
Cities with an impressive mix of cultures.
Oh boy, howdy! Is this a jazzy town?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that
I
color.
did not soar because I know how to hold the X button.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihiola are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships,
Okay.
only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
I like that her axe is wider than like her
I was
shoulders.
willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants
Very cool
to
looking
secure
axe.
employment in Aosta.
Yeah.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Yeah, she'll just wave you past. A lot easier than getting to Charlian. Say that. The trip may be longer, but like, At least you don't have to deal with bureaucracy.
Oh my god, the college bureaucracy of Charlene. College bureaucrats was not a was not a combination of words that I thought I'd have to deal with in an MMO, but lo and behold, Charlene happened.
Metal really got an improvement with this patch. Just the look of metal. Like all the clothes did, but like metal though.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
I like that guy back there just counting crates. Just, you know.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
It's honest work, but it gets the job done.
Anyway, first things first.
First things first. Bye!
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. Well, that's assuring.
Yeah, they're not Namazu.
You're not Namazu.
Oh, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Hell yeah, first quest complete. You've arrived in Tuliol. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the swarthy sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Ultron. Cool. I'm also sure there's an Aether right here, but I'm also sure. And I got better things to do right now.
Oh, he's fishing, isn't he, Chad?
Absolutely, I'm fishing. They dropped me off at the ocean. Why wouldn't I be fishing? It's literally a brand new ocean. What do you want from me?
Alrighty, chat room, show of hands. Who's shocked? Anybody? Anybody
If
at
I
all?
didn't, you should be shocked. Oh, I wonder if my gear is behind.
Somehow,
it's not great.
Somehow I totally didn't see it coming.
Oh, it's not great.
Just,
yeah, my gear needs help.
Somehow I totally didn't see it coming. Probably on account that I am tired. It's late and it's been 9 hours.
Got a new fish.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
That is happiness right there.
I hope some of these end up aquarium able, because I've got aquariums ready in my apartment to test stuff out to see how they look, and then I could always put them in my actual. Another new fish. Not aquariumable. Okay, fine.
I'm glad I'm here to react in real time.
Well, it says there's 4 fish here, and none of them are like crazy, but it also doesn't have any conditions or anything.
Yeah, but it's also fish that you don't have in your catalog yet.
Correct. Correct. And who knows, one of them might fit in an aquarium.
Yeah, I know how your brain works.
Alright, hold on. This is not the right glam for this. This is just the way the gear looks. Well, no, I was thinking, like, that's too casual. That's too much. Honestly, this is tempting. I put this together. Oh, the pants wouldn't work. I put this together for Viper, but like that. What's up?
You have like
Yes.
summer indigo attire?
Absolutely. I got the Summer's Flame stuff. So that's what I was going to go to.
Cool. Alright, neat.
Well, I was seeing if I had anything else worthwhile, but this is a go-to. He else is running around doing quests and stuff. Weaklings.
Oh, yeah, we're absolutely like we are the fools in this situation.
I mean, I'm glad you recognize it.
Yeah, we're just uncultured.
All right, that's 3 out of the 4 new fish. None of them are aquariumable yet.
Oh, I forgot that I still have like 930. I have like 930 of these like fate stones.
I believe it.
I haven't used a single one. I do need to do fates. I do need to start doing fates again because you gotta level up the.
Yeah, I need to do those too. I'm assuming the new areas work the same way.
Yeah, considering that there's already like a. What is that? What is the name of that currency?
Which one?
The
bicolor gemstones?
Yeah, the bicolor gemstones. Yeah, no.
There's a vendor here?
Yeah, there's a vendor at the I'm at my first wild area.
Okay.
Like open world like map, and they're the first literal first like aetheryte I go to. There's a bicolor gemstone vendor. There's only 3 items on sale, so which means it'll probably grow.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Large fish. If I don't get the last one in the next few casts, I'm going to blame it on the fact that my gear is subpar and I'll move on for now.
So
as soon as I find a fishing vendor, though, or a gear vendor, it's over.
Did I miss them talking about faceware in a live letter?
Oh, you can put glasses there now. So you can wear glasses as well as other face gear. It's a slot that basically just, yeah. It's basically no stats associated with it. It's like the glasses used to work, except it stays on in combat cinematics and stuff that normal, like, fashion wear wouldn't.
Cool. They should put eye patches as an option so I can wear hats.
Maybe they will. I hope so.
Wait, shit. I can't wear hats anymore.
Ah. Well, some maybe.
Some. Not all.
Alright. I keep catching the same few fish. It might be harder to catch one. We'll see. I'm going to do 3 more casts, including this one.
I believe in you.
If not, like, I'm still wearing level 80 rings, and all my jewelry is level 80. So, like, I have not kept up with stuff. So, that might be the one that keeps getting away on me too, because my gear's too low.
You're not level 90 Fisher?
Oh, I am. And my displayable gear is 90, but earrings are like 430, 490, 490.
Oh, okay.
So, like, yeah. They were damn good level 80 gear with damn good materia, but they're not level 90 gear.
I see.
Also, we get to sit here and enjoy these jazzy tunes.
It is some good tunes.
I think I had one more cast. I wasn't counting. We're going to say one last one. And then we'll actually move on. I still do plan on ending roughly midnight tonight. If I do anything else in game, it'll be not MSQ stuff. But like... And I don't know when I'm starting tomorrow. I do want to stream a bunch of it, but I might not start quite as early. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, I don't even know when I'm gonna I might have time. I might have time to get on and play a little bit of it if the stuff that I got to work on hasn't come in doesn't get delivered yet. But it's scheduled to arrive tomorrow. So what time tomorrow? I have no idea. But maybe I can go to bed at a decent. Maybe.
I don't want to turn on auto for this. Hold on 1 second.
Maybe after you shut down, that's probably when I'll shut down, and maybe I can go to sleep immediately and then wake up at a decent time and play some before stuff comes in the mail.
Good luck. Yeah, and I'll post when I'm going to stream tomorrow. If I wake up and I'm feeling super energized, maybe we'll start at like 1:30. If I'm not, then maybe we'll start a little later. But I'm still gonna. We're at least doing a little longer. Like bare minimum, I'm gonna do the 2-hour earlier start. Like minimum. I might do more than that.
Will you have chat open again? Because this is fun. Just to.
Oh sure, yeah. I got no problem with that. I normally don't, just for no particular reason, just because I don't normally think to do so. It's still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while.
I don't think about it either, mainly because like some of the times it's just, new content, gotta get on that new content. That's like all you think about. But I'm like, oh yeah, no, we can do new content and hang too. That's also cool too.
I realize we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins.
We should get you familiar with the city. He says the Viper back turned at the docks fishing.
Would never. How dare you insinuate as such?
You turned your back on Emmett Silk trying to talk to you to go fishing.
I mean, was I wrong? No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so?
The final days were happening, and you were fishing.
Well, if the world is gonna end, I gotta catch some fish before that. I'm going out the way I lived, fishing. We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Walk Lamont, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. For my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're bothered to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Lamont is technically royalty here, like it or not. A person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? Suggest we move on in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Viper, you and Kryle can come with me. Take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. The voyage is hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wonk Lamont's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go! Like, quest accepted over Wonk Lamont about to throw up. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, or with the contest looming and all.
What are you talking about? Wonk Lamont does not get sick.
Correct. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Granville already mentioned the reefs and our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored to the docks. There you go. That's why we had to take the small ship. Indeed. Cool. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Dawntrail, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares were unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Alclamont and Kryle and I will accompany you. Keep them excited, do the usual stuff with the people, and you can talk with them in the places that are marked for talking with people. Cool. It's also important is trying to figure out what might be other fishing places in the city. So that's almost certainly one, right? This is the High Tide Harbor. That's got to be a different harbor. It's possible the beach in between, but I doubt it. I would put my bets on if those are water instead of plants, and they could be plants. If not, it's got to be over there. It's very important to scope this out first. Very important. Neko Titan. That's a great player name. Embraced by gods. Oh, Necro Titan, never mind. That's still good, but it's not as good as Neko Titan. This is Bayside Bevy, Liliol's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares goes directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, I should mention that here in Tuliliol we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelupulu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept you go. We only trade in Pel here, except it's probably going to work with Gil too. There's also... Oh, I am going to mispronounce everything in this expansion. This is going to be Heaven's Word all over again. There's also... No, this will be better, because that was French. There's also Wachu Mikwi, another market east of here that you can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs of a certain plaza. Can't wait to see the look on your faces. Okay, once again, just in case anybody takes that out of context, I have no beef with anyone who's French. At all. The language makes no sense to me. At all. I only have beef with my understanding of the language and my inability to pronounce any single word in it.
I read a cheese as Roslet, but no, it's...
Yeah, I just, my body cannot process French. It just can't. I tried. Can't do it.
It's definitely one of the harder languages to parse. But like you hear somebody speak fluent in it, it sounds pretty.
Of course, absolutely. But then you see it written down, and you're like, those are not the same thing. What you said and what you wrote are totally different. Can I? I'm gonna I'm not gonna go fishing while in the middle of this quest because I don't know if changing jobs will screw it up. But I also don't know if that's going to be a different thing.
I mean, you absolutely you absolutely know that like everyone else probably shit talks English too, which they are warranted. English is fucked up.
Yeah, it only seems less messed up to me because it's my native language. But I've not heard anything good about ease of learning English if you are not a native speaker.
Was like
new anime protagonist. Sorry, that's a Lala called new -anime protagonist.
Okay, that's a good name.
Yeah, very much. I took the wrong path, didn't I? I took the totally wrong path. They were like, go up the stairs, and I was like, but I don't want water, fish. I missed the stairs, I'm going back. Oh, speaking of fish, trade craft supplier. You don't. You sell bait. You don't sell. See, that's the thing. They sell primary tools. Fieldcraft tools. Yeah, then I do one. But they don't sell the gear. Maybe. Oh, I gotta look at what the gear they have here anyways, right? Vendor gear is new in the expansion. Alright. Oh, that's a cool, like, scimitar-looking paladin arm. We're checking out the gear. What we're doing. Axe, it's fine. I wouldn't say it stands out, but it's fine. Big honkin', yeah, again, I wouldn't say it overly stands out, but it's a fine Dark Knight sword. Unbreaker. I like the engrave on it. I feel like it's got a slightly different, like, blade shape than most. Lance, looks fine. Looks cool. Mountain Chromite War Scythe. I feel like it looks like a basic scythe from previous expansion too. Nothing wrong with it. Like, it's they're level 90 weapons. Like, they're not supposed to look... I like that the fists are kind of claws. But, like, claws in... Like, it looks like you made a fist and you've made it into a fist weapon. I like those the most so far, I think. A blade... I don't know. It takes a lot for me to really notice a samurai weapon. This is fine. The engraving is extra good. Points for the engraving. That's cool. Daggers. Alright, I like that they are like twin daggers. That's cool. Let's see my weapon. This will be the weapon that's going to come out of the thing anyway. Oh, that's cool. They have the hook on them. Alright. I dig it. I like that. The green's also pretty decent. All of them have had a smidge of green to it. Goes fine. Alright. Gun. Same with the guns. I feel like a lot of them, to me, just end up looking like, that's a gun. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, I like that. The dancer weapon. Straight up just a saw blade. Cool. Ooh, you know what? Don't hate the... Is that Black Mage? Yeah, Black Mage. Don't hate the Black Mage weapon. Definitely don't hate that. It's got a little dangly bit, too. Nice. Summoner. It's book. It's fine. Even as a scholar main, it takes a lot for me to be like, wow, look at that book! It's still mostly a book. That's not bad. I do like the Aetherite. Almost. Like, it's not quite, but it's almost an Aetherite. I don't really have many brushes to compare it to, but I like the handle. I haven't really looked at a lot of brushes. Looks like the black... No, I kind of like this a lot too. I like the windswept look to it. Book is also a book. It's got a cool feather on it. It's the best we can say. Yeah, Astro Weapon's an Astro Weapon. I was spoiled by the relic. Like, and the tombstone stage weapons. The feathers, spoiled by those. Let's see the shit. Decent tower looking shield. We need more like tower shields. I feel like there's a lot of like kite shields, and we don't get a lot of tower shields, so credit for that. Oh, they do have tradecraft fieldcraft gear here. Probably be under accessories then.
I have met a character whose voice actor sounds like they are having a very good time.
Hell yeah, you love to see it. They don't sell any accessories for the field. All right. Wrong one. Let me just check the gear sets real quick and we'll move on. I like checking this stuff. It's cool. The new area. Might as well see what they got. Let's do fending first, as always. Fending. 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 Alright. Doesn't look overly tanky to me, but I still dig the general vibes. Naming should be the same, right? But different color? Yeah. I'm not going to go too heavy on it. But it's fine. Striking. 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 Ooh, I like the striking coat. Maybe it's because it's got good colors. Striking. Striking. Yeah, striking's pretty cool. Scouting, which is me now. I remember scouting now. So used to healing. Not the look I want for the Viper, but it is an objectively, like, interesting set. I really like the details of it. Like the different colors. It's just not the look I want for Viper. Oh, cool. That was striking. No, scouting. Aiming. I like aiming pretty much too. Yeah, okay. Last one. I'm not going to check the gathering crafting stuff right now. Just the main battle class stuff. Casting, 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 casting. Not bad. Not bad. Healing should be the same but different color. And it blinds you. I would wear that hat just to go into places and be like, what's wrong with the healer? Why do they suck? And it's like, I can't see anything. I think it would be fun. Alright, not bad. Moving on. I'm not actually going to nab anything yet, because anything we'll probably get for quest stuff. Gemstone Trader, what do they have? Just while we're passing through anyway. Nope, they're not open to me yet. Cool. Independent merchant. Do independently sell. Okay. Nifty. I don't have any of the level 90 fishing bait from here. Buy a stack of those. Cool. Independent mender we probably need real quick. Even just off camera, I'm probably going to slap some stuff into the armory chest too. So I should probably make sure it's all repaired and not a problem. There we go. Material vendor and melder I'm not going to worry about right now. Moving on. Ah, it's very nice. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have 8th rights in Tululio? I told you before, but my brother, Kauna, spent 3 years studying in Charlotte. He fell in love with the nation, oh hey, Solomon, and its ways, and brought it back to us the knowledge of etheric construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. She teleported away before I could wave. That's the guild leader, I believe. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and hit there, then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is a gate which leads to Dawntrail. Make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way. That's the headquarters of the Lance Guard. Okay, that's a tune. Always got a tune. Yeah,
right,
back down. Welcome back. That way, okay. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. I should set this to my free area for now, shouldn't I? Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Walk Lamont gets her endless endurance. When I go back to the crystal, I'll do it. Go fast. See, I even brought Tataru with us. Can't leave her behind. Your followers try to adjust where you place your camera while they're following behind you. You can make Walk Lamont go from side to side. Yeah, she is actually moving. That's not just... Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I've met a character. They're talking right now, and the voice actor sounds like they are having the time of their life.
Hell yeah. You love to hear it. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. Soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tululiol and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zeralja took over as commander. Title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alice should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate, right at the northern end of Talonmart. Next Sky Gate. Oh man, it just swapped a day. The drums kick in. Alright. Damn. It's a good day theme too.
Holy shit, this voice actor's really good.
Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yakhoi. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yaktural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zaktural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legend says it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Heidelin and Zodiar. But getting back to Zaktural, those lands are also part of the Tululiol nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural have been at war for generations. It's only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to the myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. That's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. What did make sure you win, mark my words. Yeah. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure. It's true. Alright. Turn it in. We must have covered half the city by now. Liliol is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Hey, we got our weapon. Let's get that equipped because it's better than what I'm wearing. It's also high quality, okay. We can worry about the land later. Though... I wonder if that means those were automatically converted? This feature is yet to be unlocked. Oh, you have to unlock it. Okay. Noted.
Oh yeah, eyewear? You gotta unlock
Yeah.
it.
Okay. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. We have dirigibles too. Tululiol certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. You get by. Now if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. The Arch of Dawn is on the other side of the city, so to speak. So speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Malcolm accompanying you, yada yada yada. Let's go.
I got my primary mount on a keybind, and it's R for Rathalos.
Fitting, yes.
Even though I play on a controller, I do have keybinds that I can just tap a key for.
Smart.
Yeah, I used to technically controller. It's technically a controller and keyboard for, because there are some things on my hotbar that I do need a keyboard for because I can't fit all of them on the controller. I mean, I could, but it'd be a lot of tapping R1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works out. But it used to be a lot more harder when I was playing this on PS4. I had to get like a cheapo like wireless keyboard to like hold in my hold in my lap. But now I've got an actual PC and a computer desk, and the keyboard's right here. So it's
going to be very exciting trying to learn how to play this on the Steam Deck. Very exciting.
It's not as hard as you might think it's going to be.
I do believe that, really, but I also do believe that it's going to be a hell of an adjustment as somebody who's never played an MMO on a controller before.
I will say, make your hotbars and your HUD and stuff like smaller and not big, to where it's like get as much room. Make sure you have a lot of room for your screen to like see and stuff.
Okay. Still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city in the side of a mountain. This is usually the site of Yakhoi Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yakhoi withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Taral. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tululial. We climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. I'm hoping to at least finish the tour of the city.
Yeah,
then I'll probably be okay.
I think you should be able to get through at least that.
Yeah. It's not like I couldn't go a few minutes over too, but like, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the default like HUD size that they put the cross hotbar.
It's very big.
Like it's huge.
All right.
Like very unnecessary. If ever you want like if you ever want me to share on how I set up my cross hotbars for like some of my stuff, I'd be more than happy to.
All right.
To show some of the stuff, stuff that I do.
The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Papa's palace is called Volok Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. 50. You probably want to take a closer look. Alright, let's go. Oh no, we can't actually, or we can, but the game wants us to go this way. Of course, they just happen to take you right next to all the aetheryte shards. Funny that. Right.
And I somehow managed to miss a bunch of them for some reason.
Oh, I'm sure I'll miss some too. But... So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, damn it, didn't need to skip that. Oh, we have residents from all over Yaktral clans. Marmolja, Zabral, Pelupelu, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have Tonowata, Hetharo, and Shetona, moved south from the ancestral lands of Zaktral. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Taral. True representation of Tololian diverse character. The adornments in each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Down the stairs. Those look like some alpacas down there. That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the Landsguard returned from a dangerous duty. Tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. No kidding. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Wouldn't use the flat of your axe? Never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Big stick.
Can you imagine a giant two-headed Amalja holding baby Femme Hrothgar by the ankles upside down to scold?
Definitely going a weird way around here. Ah! Forward.
Toddler wook. Sounds like a terror.
Oh, for sure. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? Now here our nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tululio. We have them for the exact same reasons as the Aetherites. Kona brought back the plans from Charlian. Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was about 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added plates to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. That's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Back we go. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Yoctoral Land Gate. But when Papa founded Tululial, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievements. Through the gate is Ozamauka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Ozamauka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what are those fluffy animals we passed earlier?
Oh.
Yep. That damn alpaca. Ah, those are alpaca. Fearsome four-legged fiends.
Demons.
Fearsome? They seemed quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kryl. You'll learn soon enough. Okay, but forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along.
Demons clad in wool. Alpacas.
So I found out apparently alchemists craft Pictomancer gear now. Because alchemy was the only thing I had at 90. Well, not one of the few, and I was just seeing what they could make. And a few of them are Pictomancer gears. There's even a purple Pictomancer weapon. If you wish to learn the history of Tululial, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Yeah, hold on. I just forgot how to actually. Let's party. There you go.
Oh, huh?
It's called Dark Mahogany, but that's a purple paintbrush.
Yep, that is indeed a paintbrush. That is indeed purple.
45. Oh, this will be a... Okay, so our Homestone gear is better than this, but we'll need the side stuff. Okay.
Dark mahogany.
What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Alright, well, let's stand there and take a really good look. Following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Oh, so it's one of the first person things. Gotcha. Pictures? Wait, no, those are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamolja. Oh, then this must be... That's right, follows the exploits of my father, Gululjaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliol came to be. Study them as long as you like.
Oh man, I spotted some leftover bacon from dinner in the kitchen. I think I might make use of it for a sandwich or something after I get off here. I am getting hungry.
This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts a scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket something. I can never remember his name. You mean Ket and Ram? Ah, that's the one. Ket and Ram's arrival in Talal is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It is said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in his later years. Ket and Ram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorze as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and years for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea.
I love the running joke of like things that we need being costing like 1 million gil, and Alpha Node following with Alpha Node or some other party member being like, well, if we all pitch in.
It's like, yeah, I've got like 10 mil. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kozama Uka. Ah, the people Alpino almost mistook for Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. Excuse me. You spent a fair bit of time while among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise you took an interest in your countrymen. Excuse me again. Don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and lots of fun. This one recounts the lay of her past. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zabral, like me. For decades, the Zabral and the Mamolja were at war for control of the forests of Yaktel. The actions of Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps to the founding of Tululion. It's a clan of Hrothgar and Bosha known as Hellions. In this society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Talal, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location.
I do like that. I do like how like all of the different like all of the different like clans and races like have significantly different like cultures and stuff depending on where you are in the region. It's really cool. Really cool bit of world building there.
Yeah. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots. Hey! Which depicts the moblins of Kozama Uka. Have to take a picture of the Lay of Pots. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. If we're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Yeah, let's go to the second. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu whose homeland is in Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as merchant clans. They oversee Tululial's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let the size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath these beaked masks they are clever and calculating traders. Oh, quite. Oh, this one's my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vidral. Valigarmanda. I should explain. A Tyrol... No, I know what a Tyrol Vidral is. It's because I did the quest. I know this information. Is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. I know. They're hunted by vipers. Tataru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valgaramonda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned from the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. The Sky Ruin is a hell of a name, but 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valgarmada is also a symbol of power. That's why I see its likeness on Tululial's the national emblem and adorning the banners of the palace. Ah, the Lay of Proof. That big fellow is the Yakhoi, the largest of Tyrol's people. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yaktyrol. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Zoktrol. You recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkochapa. Pacha. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tolali history? I don't know. Definitely nothing Final Fantasy IX related. Oh, that one's unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tululial's history, whatever that might be. And do you fill up history then? Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite at a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Who wouldn't? Best restaurant in the city? Announce these tribe names. Oh, no, yeah, I am assuming I've gotten every one of them. And if I've gotten one right, it's a freak accident, I'm sure. Alright. We no longer have to ferry around town, so I'm going to end it here. We haven't quite finished the tour, but I don't have to worry about leaving them behind or refinding them when I come back. So we're going to leave it there. Let's step a few steps forward. Hey look, same gear! Same gear! Except they dyed theirs. How dare you dye your gear. That's a Femroth outfit. Sorry, distracted. Glam. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. This has been a long but great day. Tomorrow we will actually hit Dawntrail almost entirely. I can't say entirely because we all know fishing's happening. We'll be fishing in Dawntrail, so that counts. We hit 90. We started the quest. We got a little bit of the quest done. We're still looking around the city. I'll probably be a higher skill level in fishing by tomorrow. We'll see. I will start sometime tomorrow afternoon. Bare minimum starting 2 hours early. I'd like to start earlier, but we'll see how I feel, how food's going, my supplies going, any amount of factors, how well I sleep, anything. I don't know yet. Ideally, I wouldn't mind starting at like 2. I feel like that's a reasonable We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow, when I wake up and when I get my bearings, I will let people know as soon as possible. We're definitely playing this. We're definitely playing this for the next handful of days. It's going to be a bit of Dawntrail for we have extra shoutouts. We had Igni dropping by for a 38-month free subscription, and everyone in chat hanging out, having a good time, hopefully enjoying leveling and Dawntrailing. So, a monster, a quote, a Discord, I doubled whatever, and
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
perfect. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching this. Bye for Viperland, and I'll see you all next time.